A card game with a name so epic can only mean vibes. Buyin Scrap Iron Old Battery Buying is a Trinidadian card game centered around a bidding war for scrap iron pieces. Board game designer Christopher Naranjit's vision was to create a game that is suitable for both children and adults alike.
Buyin Scrap Iron Old Battery Buying is my third published game. When I made it for a specific reason. That is, for it to be affordable and reach many homes. And when I did that, I needed to have my whole production design around that. I needed to make a game with minimal components. When I looked at what people would want to play, I had to look at what does a Trini want from a board game. It's not necessarily going to be what I want, so I can't necessarily make a game for me. I had to make a game that would fit into the average situation that a Trini will be in. I needed to make a game that adults could play with children. One of the main issues with games that adults play with children is adults feel like they have to either hold back or they're taking advantage of their greater pool of knowledge and experience. And one of the ways to fix that is with randomization, which too much of it you get Monopoly, where truly the result of Monopoly is luck. You don't win Monopoly based on skill, even though you might not want to hear that. It is based on the roll of a die, 2 dice, sorry. So I needed to have just the right amount of luck so that children could win while adults try. So that was one of the things that I looked at for the design. The other thing is I needed something short. I need something short because people don't want to play board games, but they're willing to try something that's 10 minutes. So I had to design something that was quick. When I put those things together, I came up with Buyin Scrap Iron. So it's not like a situation where I had a game in mind and I said, let me make this. It was, I had a need and I designed a game around it. I would like to continue making one game a year as I have for the last 3 years. I want people to play them, really find it fulfilling. I used board games to improve my life and the life of people around me, and I know that it works. Board games is one of the really strong parts of how I manage my social circles. Board games help families, and we need to make it affordable for people to get the resources they need to make their family life good. If I had a family of my own and children and stuff, board games would be such a nice thing to use to spend time with people. I run a preschool, and obviously I use board games there to just carry across messages, not just messages about, you know, counting and taking your turns and sharing and stuff like that, but messages of strategy, of withholding instant gratification. Those are important messages that a board game could teach better than a person.